Coming up, I'll tell you how you can get Jupiter Broadcasting shows on your TV in this week's episode of An In-Depth Look. So you want to watch some Jupiter Broadcasting on your TV, huh? Well, I don't blame you. In fact, I've heard from a lot of people who do. So I thought I'd do an in-depth look at this topic. Honestly, the state of Jupiter Broadcasting on set-top boxes is not great, but it's getting better. So I'll give you an overview of what you can do depending on what kind of popular device you might have, and also I'll tell you what some of our viewers out there have done for their solution. The first one I think we'll cover is the Boxee Box, because that is my absolute favorite set-top device out there. I've got two of them at home. And they run Linux, they're ultra quiet, low powered, stream some great Netflix, and play awesome HD videos, but they've also got apps. Now, we actually tried to get a Jupiter Broadcasting app, thanks to a very generous community member out there. However, Boxee sort of pulled an apple on us and denied our app, saying it was too basic. Now, I don't know how you have an app that lists the episodes, and then the shows, and you go through the shows, and it lists the episodes, and then you click on the episode that you want to watch, and it plays it. I don't know how that can be too simple. That seems like, if anything, that should be as simple as possible. But they turned it down. So there are a couple of ways, though, until we get another app. And of course, I'm always grateful if anybody'd like to help create an app for the Boxee Box for us, because I'd love to get on there. I love that box. But I do have a couple of workarounds for you. Number one is, did you know that Boxee Box has a built-in RSS feeds app? And it's actually really easy to set up. If you already have your Boxee Box, just go to boxee.tv/feeds, and then there is a really simple spot to just drop in the RSS feed of the show you want. You click add, and it goes out and subscribes to that RSS feed and automatically populates the RSS feeds app on your Boxee Box. That's a super quick, easy way to get that on there. There is one more thing Boxee Box lets you do. Do you know about their Watch Later bookmarklet? That lets you add a bookmark to your browser, and whatever YouTube video or video you're watching online, you simply hit that bookmarklet, and it adds that site's video to a Watch Later queue on your Boxee Box. So that could be kind of a great way if you're over there browsing JupiterBroadcasting.com, you're watching something like, I'd rather watch this on my TV. You just hit that, and it kind of queues it up to your Boxee Box. Okay, so that's some quick ways to get it going on the Boxee. What about that other popular device, the Roku? I just recently got a Roku, and I love it. This device also runs Linux, super small, no noise at all, great Netflix streamer, but it also has channels. Now, someone out there has made a Jupiter Broadcasting private beta channel for us, though at the time of this recording, I couldn't get it to work. But just in case it starts working again, I'll put a link to that in the show notes. But never fear, there is another method for you Roku viewers out there. If you go into that store where you select your channel, scroll down until you find the generic blip.tv app. Add that app to your Roku, and then inside that blip.tv app, just search for Jupiter Broadcasting. Usually by the time you type JU in the search field, Jupiter Broadcasting comes up on the list, and then it just lists all of our videos in chronological order. And the great thing about that app is it'll automatically scale the video quality up to whatever your connection can take. So if you're ready for an HD 720p feed, the Roku box will stream that from the Blip TV app. That's a really nice perk. But again, I would love to have an official Jupiter Broadcasting app in the channel. It's such a weak spot for the network right now. If anyone out there is a Roku dev and wants to hook us up with that, that would be awesome. But really what a lot of you out there do, because come on, you're power users, you guys know what you're doing. I went out on Twitter and on Google Plus and I said, what do you do to watch Jupiter Broadcasting on your TV? And the bulk of you wrote back, I roll my own. Man, do I love XBMC, and so many of you wrote in and told me this is how you do it, and I want to say thank you to Rob Loach, who's written an add-on for XBMC, which you can find in the video add-on section. So the all add-ons, video add-ons, go in there, scroll down the list, you'll find Jupiter Broadcasting. Once you add Jupiter Broadcasting to your list, it's so easy to get our shows. It just shows up in your video section. You can launch our app, and then there's a list of all of our shows. Here's an example of TechSnap. You go into TechSnap category, it'll go pull down every episode in the RSS feed, and you can just pull it up and play it right here from this app. I really love this app. It's been a great little home theater add-on for us when we want to check out and see how the different videos look on TV to make sure they still look okay. And there's also even the ability to play the live stream in there, which sometimes can be a little glitchy depending on your bandwidth, but we're working on some back-end improvements to make that better, and then maybe with some software updates for XBMC, it'll be perfecto. XBMC is excellent because you could just use the RSS apps that are out there for it. You could just download to a directory and watch them, or you can use this app. Personally, I got a soft spot for this app because it's really cool just to have all this stuff right there in XBMC, and I want to get to this level for all of the set-top boxes out there. So if you are a set-top box developer for either Roku or Boxee or Google TV, I would love it if you got a hold of me, chris@jupiterbroadcasting.com, and I'd love to talk to you about making apps for those. We can't afford to pay anything, or at least not much, but maybe something, and I'd love to work something out with you guys, and I'd love in 2012 to do a part 2 of this video and say, okay, it's the end of the year, here's a really easy way to get Jupiter Broadcasting content on all of these devices, because right now, XBMC takes the cake, but the challenge is you got to roll your own XBMC home media theater PC setup to get it to work. Whereas with the Boxee Box and the Roku, it's like you plug in and you walk away and you're done. So I'd love to get apps on there, and if you would like to help us out with that, that would be awesome. Consider this episode my plea to make that better with anyone out there who might be a developer. Now, I'd still love to hear how you watch Jupiter Broadcasting on your TV, so leave a comment wherever you watch this episode. And of course, you can hit me up on any social network that you lurk at. Just go over to bit.ly/Chris Fisher and let me know, because I'm always trying to take the pulse of what people want. That way we get the content where you want it, where you expect it. So I actually really do want to hear from you and kind of figure out what people expect out there and how you want to watch it. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for watching this week's episode of An In-Depth Look, and I'll see you right back here next Saturday.